So, if you've been following me on Instagram, you'll know that the van, the Ford Transit Sport that I've got, has been getting a little bit of work done on it. Now, I'm over the moon, to be honest with you, with everything that's being done to this van, and I cannot wait to show you guys, which is why I'm doing this video. So, without further ado, I think we should reveal it. Let's have a look at what's being done to my 2008 Ford Transit Sport. So as you can see on the outside, there's nothing really changed. A couple of black badges, and that's pretty much it that I've done myself. But that's not where the work is being carried out. The work is being carried out on the inside of the van. So if you're expecting big body kits and big spoilers and wings and, you know, air ride and all that sort of snaz, it's not happening, I'm sorry to say. But the guys at Bassmechanix have really pulled all the stops out on the inside. So I'm going to stop chatting on and I'm going to show you guys exactly what has been done on the inside. Well, that went bloody fantastic, didn't it? Right, so you've seen some cinematic shots and things like that. A few things that have been done. Like I say, the guys at Bassmechanix, I cannot recommend them enough. If you're in the market for audio upgrades, alarm systems for your car, trackers, you know, carpeting, stuff like that, go and have a look on their Instagram page. I'll leave a link down here somewhere of what their Instagram page is. I'll also leave a link in the description. Let's have a little bit of a walk around and I'll go into a little bit more depth about what has actually happened to this van, because a lot of it, believe it or not, the main work is what you actually can't see. Just want to remind people as well who are new to the channel, who maybe know nothing about me, haven't seen me before, the van, that this isn't a show van. This is not what this was meant to be. This is going to be my daily drive. I'm going to use this on a daily basis. I'm guilty again for these videos. I haven't washed the van, I haven't really cleaned the inside of the van, and there's bits lying about everywhere, so do forgive us. So first of all, let's start in the front, I think. Now the main thing in here, I think, that you'll not be able to see is these door speakers. Now these door speakers have been upgraded, so they're now running Rockford door speakers specific to this model of Transit. Shut this door because it is rather windy. The head unit has been changed. Now, you know, I wasn't really too fussed about changing the head unit, but I just think it's for the best, really. You know, it's a lot more modern, and you've got so many new features with these head units these days that you can use on like your iPhones and your Android phones. You've got like CarPlay, you know, hands-free. You can use your maps. You pretty much use your phone off these kind of things. So it was a little bit of a no-brainer once I started thinking about it. I thought, yeah, why not? We'll get that changed as well. There's a lot of wiring being done for cables and things too. Now, if you look above us as well, we've got a new headlining in here. So the headlining in these is like a really light grey colour, a bit like these. So with the rest of the van, we thought might as well get this trimmed as well, so it just all matches in, and I really like it. I think it looks really nice. Now these, I was a little bit hit and miss. Do I black them? Do I make them black? Not too sure. You know, could always change them. I'm not sure about it. I think I've made the right choice. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. So yeah, but I think it's about time we'll move on. I think that's pretty much it in the front. Let's move on into the back. Now, as you all know, I've put some seats in the back, so we have carpeted out. Just show you these little bits as well. The whole back of the van, it's all being carpeted out by the guys there. Headlining custom made, all the kind of door door trims and everything like that's being done. And this kind of little box is being made around the front of the seat, because I was going to paint underneath here. There's like, you know, the base of the seats, I was going to paint it like matte black or something, but the guys actually didn't ask for this. I've made a really good job of making like a little panel that goes round and covers all that in, because it was a bit messy, I'll be honest, and it all just matches the van, so over the moon with that. That looks absolutely mint. Down here was a little bit messy, so what we've done, it looks a bit like a little bit non-shiny at the moment, because like I say, I haven't cleaned the van, but to tidy it up a little bit, we've actually got some aluminium trim to kind of match these door bits down here to go across the front, because that's where the bulkhead would have been, so that covers up a lot of the screw holes and fixings and things like that. It was a bit of a mess down there, so that's getting rid of that. And also, when you get in here, it's like being in a limo, it's somewhere to put your feet, and I thought, well, if I put it as carpet, if we carpet this, which we could have done, it's just going to get messy, it's going to get muddy, I'm going to be constantly hoovering it, and motorbikes going past, don't know if you heard that, very very loud. And yeah, I just think metal, you know, it's going to be so much easier to clean, looks so, you know, I think it looks really nice. It runs with the side panels here on the van, and yeah, it's just somewhere everyone's going to put their feet here, is my idea, when they get in the back. We upgraded the lights that were on the headlining, so we've now got some LED strip lights in here, and they look mint when it's dark. You can, you know, it's like Blackpool illuminations. I wanted it to be bright in here. It was going to be winter coming very very soon, and you know, the early dark nights, things like that. And when I'm putting me sun in and getting bits and bobs out, I want to be able to see what I'm doing. And I love these strip lights. I've had them in a couple of my Transit Connects, and I just think they work really well. They're really simple, they look nice. You can individually turn them on and off as well if you wanted to, but they do open when you open the doors, that's why they're on. Now, in the back as a whole, I mean, the guys have absolutely nailed it. Custom headlining, trimmed out, you know, around the new windows that I've had put in with no problems whatsoever. Made these lovely panels that go down the side. The standard and quality of work that these guys do is exceptional. Let's close that for now. And let's move around to the back of the van. Oh, something I nearly forgot. So you see this little, these where your LED number plate lights would be. This is now a reverse camera as well. So that all links up. Whilst we were putting the wiring in, we thought, well, why not? We might as well put one in. So reverse camera wired all the way through to the head unit. Not that I'm a bad driver, it just makes life that little bit easier as well, doesn't it? Especially when you're in a van. So in the back here, panels all made for these bits as well. Absolutely mint. Same on this side. And then in the back, now this is where the magic happens. Look at these LED lights. Cool as out, aren't they? But yeah, I love this effect. It's like when the carpet over it, they use the metal work of the van itself and actually carpet round the metal work, and it brings out these like grooves in the panels, and I just think it sets it off. It sets the whole van off when it's carpeted. I think if you just had straight sheets like all the way through, I think it kind of takes away from that, and I like this. I think it looks cool. And again, panels made down the side here, just to fit around the arches and things like that. Now we've also got some speakers in the back as well. Rockford everything throughout the whole van. So in the back here, you're probably thinking, what is this box, Nathan? Why is there a random bit of carpeted box in the back of your van? Now this box was specifically made, what you'll not be able to see is in this side here, we've actually got two 10-inch Rockford Prime subs, if I get that right. I'm pretty sure that's what they're called. And they're all hidden away, so you'll not see them, you'll not even know they're in until you start listening to those banging tunes. But the other side is a box. So this is basically for little bits and bobs, ratchet straps, jack, power bars, bungee straps, stuff like that, because I didn't want them flying about in the back of the van especially when there's other people in apart from me. I wanted everything neatly put away, nice and tidy. One, for safety purposes, and two, because I'm a bit of a faff on like that. I just like everything in one place. And again, it just matches in nicely with everything. It flows around the side, because that's the side you're going to see when you see when you open the side door. So it flows lovely around there. The guys that actually tied this in so well. Again, over the moon with how it's turned out. Apologies for the floor and the arches. Like I say, that's not their problem, that's my problem. I need to get this sorted out. It's really letting the van down right now. It is anyway, especially how Bassmechanix have done all this amazing work. I'll have to get on that as soon as possible. So that was pretty much a walk around, guys, of the van. I'm pretty sure I've went through everything that I was wanting to go through and show you. A lot of people will ask, because obviously there's a lot of time goes into not only building this van, not just this van, but any vehicle that they get in. A lot of time goes into building it and the way it looks and putting all the wires in for sound systems and things like that. But what actually takes time as well is setting the audio up. Then people bang on about, well, why didn't you play any music, Nathan? I want to hear what the sound system's like. Well, that's all well and good, but when you've spent you know, the amount of time and effort into setting something up as good and as well with the best equipment, you know, that is being used, to then go and try and get that sound onto like a phone or a video camera or something like that, it's a little bit of an insult, because you're not going to get the sound quality or the clarity that actually comes through in person. So I'm not going to bother trying to even play any music or anything like that, because it's not going to do it any justice whatsoever. Now, if you do happen to see me out and about, or meets or shows, not that I go to too many these days, to be honest with you, but if you do see us out and about and you want to have a listen, that's fair enough. I'm more than happy to play some tunes for you and let you have a listen, because like I say, it does sound mint, sounds really, really good. So if you want to have a listen, I'll play it to you in person though, because the camera doesn't do it any justice whatsoever. Little rundown though, just what we went through. So we've got the head unit, headlining, door speakers, custom lights in the custom headliner, carpeted out the whole back of the van. We've got custom panels made for all the bits that you couldn't carpet. Whole van's being sound deadened. I forgot to mention that, I think. So the whole van, underneath all this carpet and everything like that, from the roof to behind the doors, even the sliding door, the front doors, where the front door speakers are, and the front doors, the back doors, everything's being sound deadened. So it just takes that tinniness out of the van itself. You can even tell if you tap on the side of the van, you can tell that it's took that away. Even when it rains now, it sounded like you're in a tent. Now it doesn't sound like you're in a tent. But as well, with the audio and the sound system being upgraded, it's a must. So yeah, going through into the back, we've got the magic box that was made for all my bits and to hide the subs. Then we've got this lovely base on the seat that was made by the guys there as well. And also the floor, the bit to put your feet on at the front, the metal bit to match all the metal on the side door and the back doors and things like that. The reverse camera, 2 speakers that are in the back of the van as well, all wired in lovely jubbly. And I think that's pretty much about it, if I remember rightly. There's probably something I've forgotten, because I'm useless these days, to be honest. Again, massive shout out to the guys at Bassmechanix. I cannot thank you guys enough. You've absolutely smashed it with this van, and I cannot wait to start using it every day. It's going to be great. It's going to be absolutely great. And it's honestly like a limo in the back of here. I wish I could kind of like get a bit of a better angle at this, but it's like there's so much space and it's such a nice place to be. I think I'm gonna have to hire a driver just to chauffeur me around, because I want to sit in the back now. I don't want to sit in the front. But I just wanted to show you guys a little bit about what's been going on at the van, because I've been a little bit quiet on the YouTube front for a little while now. But I'm not a how-to page. I'm not going to show you how to do every little bit, like how to cut the bit of wood that goes up there and how to rub that bit of carpet in. That's not what I'm about. I am going to be making more YouTube videos, and there's more videos to come. There's plenty more to come on Instagram as well, so if you're not following us on Instagram, make sure you do. I'll put my link in the description. But that's pretty much it. I think we'll wrap it up, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I always appreciate anybody who watches my videos. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've loved what's happened to the van. Let me know in the comments below what you think and your opinions. Leave a like if you've enjoyed the video. And remember, the most important bit, I always nearly forget this bit as well, subscribe. Because if you don't subscribe, you'll not know what's coming next. And if there's any new videos come out, which I'm gonna try and make consistently now, I'm gonna try and get them out on a weekly basis if I can. Thanks again for watching. As always, enjoy the rest of your day. Have a great week. Peace.